Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Today I am going to work on an arrangement that we are going to use fresh greenery and faux flowers. This is a shower arrangement. They're actually going to use this on the food table for a bridal shower, and I thought that I would put this together with you guys. So often here at Flowers by the Bunch, we are doing both fresh and faux flowers for events where we are using fresh floral foam. So I've taken just a green dish. This is just a design bowl. I have put, this is about a half of a block of fresh floral foam. It has been soaked. Now the reason we use soaked fresh floral foam for our faux arrangements is because I'm going to use fresh greenery to go in it. I'm taking, this is a waterproof tape. I'm taking it and I am just taping my foam into place. It's always important that you tape it down so that it doesn't topple out. We want to make sure it doesn't fall out. Now the reason I am not placing my foam directly into my container and taping it in is because it's so much easier to transport if it's in a design bowl versus a compote. These are easier if you just turn them upside down in a tray in your vehicle, and then you put your fresh floral foam in a bowl and then drop it right down into your container. Now this little gold compote is a compote that I actually made. I picked up all the supplies at our Dollar Tree right across the street. This is a candlestick and this is just a glass bowl. It's kind of etched. It has pretty markings on it. I took them, I glued them together with epoxy, and then I spray painted it gold. Easy peasy, and we've rented it 3 times. So I got my money back for sure. I'm gonna take my dish that has my fresh flower foam that has been soaked and drop it right down in, and we're going to design it in this container so I know that it's gonna flow the way I want it to. I'm gonna start out with some leather leaf. Good as my nose itches. I am going to take my leather, I'm going to break it into smaller pieces, and we're just going to go all the way around in this arrangement just to kind of give us some greenery all the way around. I like to cover that fresh floral foam. You always want to do that. You want to cover those mechanics. So I like to do that with foliage. All right, I'm going to move my trash can to the opposite side. I'm right-handed, so it's easier to drop that stem right down into that trash can. So I'm just taking and breaking that leather into just tiny little pieces and sticking it right in. It doesn't take a whole lot of leather leaf. About 3 or 4 stems is all I'm really going to use, so that it kind of gives me some coverage there. Next, I'm going to come in with some eucalyptus. So this is guneye eucalyptus, one of my very favorites. I love that it has lots of movement. It's just a pretty greenery. So I'm going to take it, break it into smaller pieces, and kind of tuck it in. What my greenery is doing is kind of defining how my arrangement's going to go. Now you can always put your flowers first and then add your greenery last. It's no right or wrong. And some arrangements you will see me design where I add all of my flowers first and then I tuck in my greenery, and then other designs are just like this one, and I add my greenery and then tuck in my flowers. So really you can do it either way, however you'd like. Now this arrangement is actually going to sit on a buffet table, so it's the food table, and so it's going to be, it's okay if I make it taller and showier, and so that's just what I'm going to do, is I am going to leave some height on this design so that it's kind of showy and pretty. I'm going to save this eucalyptus for last, and I'll fill in where I need to. So her colors are kind of creamy white and a blush pink and kind of a peachy coral color. So I'm going to put those right up here. And I am going to take these beautiful, that's kind of in y'all's way, let's see. That might be better. I'm going to take these really pretty blush pink hydrangeas. These came from a company called David Christopher's. You can actually go online and order silk blooms from their company. And it's called Shop David Christopher's is their website. And they have both cemetery grade and they have both higher end grade silk blooms, which is so nice. And I have bought a good many things from them. I really like them. So I tucked in my pale pink hydrangeas. Next, I'm going to take a couple of blooms of white hydrangeas and I'm going to fill in some of my space back here. Now I'm trying to leave a little bit of length on these stems. I don't want to cut too much off, especially when we're using them for rentals because they're used in different styled arrangements. So you hate to cut too much of that stem off. You want to leave some of the length on if at all possible, as much as you possibly can, because you will use it in different arrangements. So there are our hydrangeas tucked in. Next I'm going to come in with some lime flowers. So I have a really pretty white delphinium. Now this delphinium, I believe I ordered it from Shein, however you say that. It is a discount website and I have ordered a lot of silk flowers from them and I have been so very pleased. So if you're ever hesitant to order silk blooms from them, don't be, because I have been extremely pleased with all of the flowers I've ever ordered. The only thing I will say that I have ever been a little disappointed in is they have smaller bush type flowers that are in like multiple stems on a bush. They're always kind of small, but these are individual stems. You buy them by the individual stem. I think the cost on them was like $2.50. So very, very reasonable. The wonderful part is I have rented them so many times. I find that white flowers rent the best. I have used my white flowers the most in my rental business, and I have found that they work wonderful. So I put two stems kind of coming up on one side, and then I'm going to take my third stem and kind of go out to the side with it. So I'm making somewhat of an asymmetrical design. It's just not symmetrical, right? We want the weight to be distributed appropriately, but it's not going to look exactly the same on both sides. So next I'm going to come in, let's see what else Victoria has for me. I have these beautiful peachy creamy colored dahlias, and so this is a stem that has 3 pretty blooms on it. I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to cut it apart. I'm going to take my largest bloom, I'm going to put my largest bloom kind of right here in the front. Right there. I'm going to take my next bloom and just kind of stair step it up. And then my smallest bloom, I am going to tuck right up here in the top of my design. Now, I find my flowers kind of here, there, and everywhere. I believe that this dahlia stem came from the craft store, like Hobby Lobby or something like that. Here is another beautiful peachy coral. I want to say that that's probably also supposed to be a dahlia or a dahlia, however you say that. Y'all correct me. Tell me, how do you say it? That's a hard word to say. You never know, because you hear it said so many different ways, so I hate to mispronounce it. So I'm going to tuck those two beautiful. I tucked one on one side and then one on the opposite side, just in case they go around the table. You want it pretty all the way around. Okay, and then I have, this is supposed to be Cosmos, and it is so pretty. It's kind of in that same peachy color, kind of a chocolatey peachy color, which is really, really pretty. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to leave it long. I'm not going to cut too much of that stem off. I'm going to leave it all together. And kind of tuck it over here to the side. Give us a little bit of movement and some whimsy in this design. Next, I'm going to come in with just a touch of a pink color. So this is some small, I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but it's very pretty. It's small, tiny little flowers. It reminds me maybe a little bit of lilac, but I'm not positive. Anyway, it's pretty, so I'm going to tuck that in. It's okay if you don't necessarily recognize it. Now, I really like to be able to, when I work with faux flowers for a wedding or a large event, I like to be able to recognize the flowers and be able to say, oh, that's supposed to be X, Y, or Z. And these are just flowers that were actually just in our silk stash in the back. So I'm not exactly sure what variety of bloom this is supposed to be, but it's very pretty. And so I'm going to take that and I'm not cutting those stems. I'm just using them at the length they're already on. So pretty. It has a little bit of faux eucalyptus in that little bundle. So I'm going to take that faux eucalyptus and I'm going to tuck it in. What I'm going to do is fold that stem in half. I don't want to cut it off. I don't need it short. So I just folded it and I'm pressing it right into that floral foam. Right, let's see. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of this reddish plum color. They're using this. This color was in the invitations. So I'm going to tuck just a tiny bit. I'm going to turn it around and look at it really quickly and see where we need to. So you can see that this bowl is kind of sliding around. The trick to making this bowl stay in place is you will take some of that, it is a grip material that you place in your cabinet so that your plates won't slip and slide. And I will place just a small piece of that down into this container so it doesn't slip and slide. All right, and that is our finished design. Now, we just went with their color scheme. We picked out some beautiful blooms that went with their color scheme, and we tucked them in. Of course, this is just a very simple design bowl. This could even very easily just be placed directly on the table if they decided they did not want to use the compote container. I am going to line this with that cabinet liner, or you can call it a drawer liner, but it kind of gives a little bit of a grip so that my container won't slip and slide. But I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. Guys, tell me what you think. Do you think that this is a lovely arrangement? Would this be something that you might use for an event? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Let me know what you think. I would love your feedback. Do me a great big favor. Please hit that subscription button right down below. Subscribe to our channel. If you want to get notifications for when we have a brand new video, be sure to hit that bell. Guys, thank you for being here, and we will see you all real soon. Thanks, guys.